Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Cleveland Guardians. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway, and towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Shane Bieber.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays and help you get through the innings.
Okay, all set to go. And digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. The pitch. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Next offering misses, and that is ball 1. Bounced up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Schwarber out of the play.
Batting second, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here's Trey Turner. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. There's a strike. Shane Bieber's control and command some of the best in the game. 2017, the year before he made his big league debut, he struck out 162 batters and walked just 10 across 3 levels of the minors. Also worth noting, his favorite player growing up, Greg Maddux.
The first baseman, number 3.
Here's Harper now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That one's in there, 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the line.
Naylor puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. And now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Liner caught it second.
Batting second, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Here's Jose Ramirez. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. The Guardians strike first. It's 1-0.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
1 out, base is empty. Here's Josh Naylor. That one ripped. He made him pay for that one, and they add on. It's 2-0.
back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's Cole Calhoun. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Ramon.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Out towards right center field. Rojas under it. And makes the grab. 2 down. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Now, Alec Bohm.
The third baseman, Alec.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Bieber back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And ball one.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. One gone here.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
This is Bryson Stott. And a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. And he deals. Right back to him on the mound. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting sixth, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Realmuto was an outstanding high school quarterback. Was signed to go play quarterback at Oklahoma State, but when he was scouted in high school, he was mainly a shortstop. Marlins. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Phillies down in order, and they're down 2-0. Back now at Progressive Field. Here's Andres Jimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That's hard hit on the line. That's a base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Line drive. Makes the grab, one down.
Batting eighth, the catcher,
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Nola's a guy who registers a lot of strikeouts. In fact, he's had 220 or more strikeouts in 3 different seasons. High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
batting ninth, the shortstop, Ryan.
Here's Brian Riccio. Pitch out, but no action. Kicks and deals. Base knock right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And the batter now, Stephen Kwan. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Puts the squeeze on it, and that's the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 2 full. It's the Guardians 2 and the Phillies nothing. On to the 3rd inning. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
The right fielder, number 8.
Castellanos, a former All-Star, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Phillies, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. In there for strike 1. And he takes a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
That one gets down for a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. And welcome back. Now it's Jose Ramirez. The wind and the pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Bangs off the wall. And that's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Put a great swing on that pitch to deep center field, and we knew it was going to be close, but just not quite enough. And I'm sure a few of his teammates might be yelling weight room at him right now, but he should definitely feel good about that one.
So man aboard, Josh Naylor getting ready to hit the solo homer his first time. That one is absolutely belted, and it is gone. This place is absolutely loving it, and they add a couple more. It's 4-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Now it's going to be Cole Calhoun. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 5-zip.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Laureano comes up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Rojas settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that. And there's one down.
The batter, the second baseman.
So up next, Andres Jimenez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Nola in his 8th season, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
So in now for Cleveland, Will Brennan. Line drive, base hit.
Now batting, catcher.
So 2 down at the plate. Bo Naylor. Flied out his first time. And there's a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Aaron Nola's day comes to an end. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Michael Lorenzen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. That one the other way. Rojas snags it on the run. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And the lead is now 5-0. New inning getting started. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's one down.
Now batting.
Trey Turner now rounded out his first time up. Chris, Trey Turner's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. You think speed with Trey Turner, but a guy who impacts the game with his slug as well. Here's the 0-1. And that one fouled off.
Yeah, he's kind of a thin, wiry guy, but packs some punch with the bat. But I got to say, the speed does jump out, and it's on both sides of the ball where he can change the game. Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Now fly ball to right center. Brennan under this one. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Bottom of the 4th, and now Stephen Kwan. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Man at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. Jose Ramirez bops one out. His 2nd home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And now it's Josh Naylor. That's ripped to right down the line. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at 2nd with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So man aboard. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Cole Calhoun. Out to center. Rojas under it. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 10, Ramon Laureano.
And up next for Cleveland, Ramon Laureano. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. Here comes the 0-1. That one ripped left field. That's back. And gone! They'll circle the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 9-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
New pitcher on now, Matt Strom.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Matt Strom.
Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. 1 for 2. In the air out to center. Rojas under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And
now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 9-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the top of the fifth, and now it's Alec Bohm. Bieber back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And that's a strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
And here is Bryson Stott. In there, and it's 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, JT.
2 outs, base is empty. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. Caught looking his first time up. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Way out front for strike 2.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole
swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is that. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. Here in Cleveland, and here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Hauls it in for the out.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Ryan Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Now batting.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. Out towards right center. That's well struck back there. And caught on the warning track.
No, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So in now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. That's his third home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 11-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And up next for Cleveland, Josh Naylor. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. We're through 5. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Top of the 6th inning. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
The right fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
The right-hander back to work. Chopper to second. Jimenez on the run, sends it over to first, and Castellanos is out.
The batter, the left fielder, Brandon.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base
The
paths.
center fielder, Johan.
2 out,
Rojas.
space is empty. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas.
He's not the power guy, but he can hurt you to all parts of the ballpark.
There's a strike. The 0-2. Got it by him for the K. Phillies down in order. They trail in this one 11-0. Back here at the ballpark, and now it's going to be Cole Calhoun.
The designated hitter, Cole Calhoun.
Strom back to work. That one to first, and it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Laureano.
Next to hit, Ramon Laureano. He's already homered here in this one. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
And that one fouled off.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
The throw in, throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out. Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. Line drive to short and caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. 1 for 3. That one out to right. And it one-hops the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 13-0.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Jose Alvarado gets the call from the pen. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Jose Alvarado.
One down. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And here is Ryan Rocchio. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hits the fence. 1 run across. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. Hit hard, base hit. 1 run is in, and that's going to roll to the wall. The run comes in from second, and they extend their lead. A 2-run double.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So in now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Kwan, the runner at second with 1 away. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And a pitch. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that ball is out of here. A 2-run homer, and they tack on to their lead. It's 18-0.
This is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jeff Hoffman. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. So digging in, Josh Naylor. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. His 3rd home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 19-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And, you know, he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Base is empty, one away. Now it's the DH, Cole Calhoun. That one blasted deep to right. That ball's carrying. And that one's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 20-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
So one out, nobody on. Ramon Laureano digs in for the Guardians. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 21-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Wow, 4 consecutive home runs. These guys are taking batting practice in the game. Just unbelievable at bats. And I'll tell you what, that hitting coach over there in the dugout, he's feeling pretty proud of himself right now.
Number 50 into the game.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Line drive, base hit.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a base hit. Jimenez round second on his way to third. And he's got a double. Here's the catcher to hit, Bo Naylor. That one ripped. And out of here. A 3-run homer, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 24-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Gregory Soto. He's into the game with the bases empty. So up next, Ryan Rocchio. Bounce to the left side. Turner. Jump throw. Awesome play there.
Now batting, left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And a liner out into right center for a base hit.
Waste no time there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Liner, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Back-to-back singles. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
And now Josh Naylor.
Flashed his power last time. Blasted one over the wall to the opposite field.
Here comes the 0-1. Rips that one to right. Castellanos makes the grab, and that's the inning. So it's a baker's dozen. 13 runs across in the inning. 7th inning coming up. The Guardians lead this one 24-0. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And first offering is fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the righty deals. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Here's Turner now.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Strike 1.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
The 1-2. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Caught him looking for the K. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Harper. That one fouled off. This ball's chopped on the ground. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
And now here is Alec Bohm. Roquillo, the tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. This one pretty well decided at this point. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Cleveland's out front 24-0. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the 7th, and now the DH, Cole Calhoun.
The designated hitter, Cole Calhoun.
The wind of the pitch. Hard hit, right side. Harper takes it to the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So digging in, Ramon Laureano. This one smoked out to left. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. We go to the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Real Muto, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. There's the strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Righty delivers. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Snags it for the second out.
The right fielder, number 8, Nick.
And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. That one's in there. Strike 1. And a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And the right-hander deals. In the air, left field. Quan settles underneath it. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Guardians on top, 24-0. Back now at Progressive Field. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. And the pitch. Out there to center. Rojas gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Stepping in, Bo Naylor. High fly ball out to center field. Rojas has this one sized up and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
The batter, the shortstop,
Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings it across, and that is that. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Here in Cleveland, here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And there's a strike. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball is going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Bounce to third. Ramirez. Now the throw to first on the run. Now one gone in the ninth.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Next offering is in for a strike. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. On the ground, and it gets by him.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now here is Kyle Schwarber. And that's in there for strike one. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Laureano settles under it. Makes the grab, 2 down. Throw over to first. Trey Turner with a chance now.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Is just one strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
lounging around with my crew just chillin'. I'm wearing black and white, but I ain't no villain. When all of a sudden I get this rumbling feeling. It's my stomach, it's telling me I need to be grilling some hamburgers, you know, that big fat and juicy, the ones that be having you licking your lips profusely. And when you take a bite, you no longer feel down, cause with that taste of perfection in your mouth, you can't frown. Life's so good when you're eating a burger. It's so unhealthy, it's like artery murder. But you don't even care cause it tastes so good. It's like
hamburger, hamburger, hamburger,
yum.
Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Hamburger, cheeseburger.